Check, 1, 2. What is this? They call me Slick Rick on the mic.
Slick Rick on the mic.
I heard you take a deep breath.
Go ahead.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Burn Down podcast. As you know, I'm Eric.
I'm Justin.
Today's episode, what are we doing? We're going to be talking about the journey so far of getting our own cigar.
It's coming up next on the Burn Down. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Burn Down. Today we're going to be talking about the entire journey from vision, from a twinkle in, I don't know what I'm saying, the vision, the whole journey of our cigar.
From start to from start to where we are now.
I was going to say a twinkle in our eye, and then I tried to think of what
The twinkle of a thought.
I don't know. From the thought to the idea to the vision to now it's coming to fruition and it'll be here at the end of the summer. We're going to talk about all that. All the steps, all the different ideas and
All the little things that we had to do to get our own cigar.
yeah, people have probably heard part of the journey or heard little bits and pieces of the journey during our live sessions, but
Yeah, I mean, people who listen to watch the podcast, you know, we've talked about certain things about the cigar and our cigar and how we got it and how we're getting it made and this and that, but we never actually sat and talked about it.
so that's what we're going to do today. We're also going to test out a new angle right here.
Oh.
So we changed it a little bit. It used to be up there, and now it's down here.
A little more intimate. I like this.
A little more into it, zoomed in a little bit. It's a little bit closer, so you get to see these beautiful mugs. This
Yeah,
little
my
thing you like.
olive oil pouring out of my skin. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, let me wipe some out so my face isn't so shiny.
And what are we smoking? So let's dive into that. Before we go into this whole journey, let's talk about what we're smoking, what we're drinking. I'm pumped. I'm ready. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day. The pool is open. It's ready to swim in. It's beautiful weather.
You already
The
got some
birds are
leaves in there.
chirping.
You already got some
I'm
leaves.
fucking piped.
You already got some leaves.
Piped? Pumped?
You're piped.
Piped. That's hyped and pumped. That's how hyped I am.
Piped!
Fucking piped right now.
Well, you shouldn't be piped because you got damn leaves in your pool already.
It's okay. They come every Thursday or Friday. So they'll be here tomorrow or Friday. I don't know which one they come.
Wow, that's pretty handy dandy service, these guys.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm smoking.
Tell me.
It is a fellow BDP guest cigar.
Ooh.
This is the Legend Cigar Signature. All right, take a deep breath. Here we go. It is the Legend Series. Why do I keep saying series? The Legend Cigar Signature Series by John Mother Effin Starks.
Now that's the Maduro, right?
This is the Maduro one. Yeah, I never had this one yet. But opened the humidor this morning when I said, what am I going to bring to Justin's? And I said, this caught the twinkle in my eye.
That caught your attention.
Yes.
There's another. I have another.
These are good golf
Starks.
cigars.
Yeah, I have one in there. It's one of the shorter ones, and it feels so good.
It does. It's got a good size.
I haven't smoked it yet though.
It's
Those
like a
are
Toro.
definitely golf cigars.
Yeah, the good Toro.
I actually had one on the course the other day.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah, I posted it. Yeah.
So definitely a good cigar for the golf course. But what do you got?
Oh,
What are you poking on? You didn't even decide yet. Oh, you did, huh? Wow, you have stickers inside your box. All right, that's pretty cool.
dude, I have stickers everywhere.
Yeah, I'm running out of room.
Okay, so I'm smoking a 1502 XO. This is like I guess it's a Lonsdale. It's kind of like a Lancero, but it's a box pressed, a little bit thicker Lancero.
Yeah.
This is by 1502 Cigars. This is the XO, and I don't think. Oh, it's extra old. So it's the XO, and it's
Extra old?
Yeah, it's very hard to see because it's not colored in. It's just like embossed on the label. But it says this one's aged 18 years.
Holy hell, let me see that bad boy. This was from the cigar luxury cigar club.
I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
It was because I remember doing a reel about it. I remember seeing that.
So
cigar.
1502, the XO stands for extra old, and it's aged 18 years, kind of like a Lonsdale. But we're drinking a little bit of bourbon.
We got some Woodford Reserved Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
I love Woodford, man. I've been drinking a lot of
Classic. Can't go
Woodford
wrong.
Manhattans whenever I go somewhere. I went to Saratoga and I drank some Woodford Manhattan.
Sounds
Man,
delicious.
he made them.
Sounds good.
Drank 4 at dinner. So
We got a little bit of left. Maybe a bottle kill when we finish the episode. But This is what we're drinking. Should pair well with the cigars that we're smoking. So let's see how it goes. So let's get these cigars cut up. Let's get these drinks poured so we can spark it up, talk it out, and burn it down.
All right, so
We're ready to go.
now I got
Lemon. On
lemon.
your fingers.
All right,
Hey man, here's to.
cheers to.
Well, first of all, we just had 100 episodes.
We did.
We didn't do the call to action.
We'll do that right now after we cheers.
Yeah, so we just had a shot at 100 episodes. 2 years of the burn down is coming up in a couple weeks. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everything you guys done. Thanks to us for being consistent, putting in the hard work, getting shit done.
We out here.
And here's to getting our own cigar with all that hard work. Cheers.
So, before we get into this, do a quick little plug for ourselves. By the way, nice socks. Appreciate like those. Check out. I got a couple socks too. Quick little plug. If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please hit the bell to be notified for any time we drop a new video. We have a new episode every single Friday. And we have a couple other videos like cigar reviews and how-tos throughout the week. Wherever you're listening, please hit the 5-star, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeart Radio. Subscribe and hit the 5-star, the highest rating. That really helps us out.
Even on Amazon, Audible.
However the heck we're on there, I have no clue.
We're on it though.
But whatever you're listening or watching on, just please like it, comment, subscribe. You know, do what you got to do. We really appreciate it. We're at about 800-something subscribers right now.
Almost at that 1,000. Giveaway is coming out, or it already came out actually.
It did. And Eric, tell them about the website.
Hey, check us out, www.burndownpodcast.com. It's a central hub location for all our podcasts and all your needs for our podcast. Videos, audio, what else we got there?
Pictures, contacts. Global map of all our
global
viewers.
map of all the listeners and viewers. But most importantly, the website, we have a members-only section. Now, it's $5 a month. And what that gets you is exclusive discounts to our partners, Nova Cigar, Reed by Vinyl, Kansas Clean Distillery, and CigarAndPipes.com. Not only that, but you get entered into a monthly giveaway every single month. And that giveaway prize can either be cigars, can be whiskey, can be accessories, can be a little bit of both, or it could be a 30-minute Zoom session with your boys, Justin and Eric from the Burn Down. So become a member, check us out, and we'll see you there. Thanks.
All right, so now we got that. Let's talk about our cigar, okay? Now, this was, it's been many months, probably years, more than a year in the making.
Yes.
But it's weird. I don't want to say weird, but it's very cool that it's come to fruition sooner than we thought.
Yeah, I mean, originally the Burn Down podcast, our first thought between us wasn't even a podcast. It was like a luxury cigar club or a My Cigar Pack or a Privada club or whatever.
Some sort of subscription.
Some kind of cigar subscription service. But
which, when you think about it, we kind of came full circle because we have a cigar subscription service. It's a monthly subscription to the website.
Hey.
So that's kind of funny now that I think about that.
Wow, you actually just brought that. That's actually a good point. We do
Right?
have our own subscription.
We started with a subscription, got away from that to start a podcast, and now we're back to subscription just in a different way.
Now we're doing both.
How cool is that?
Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. Didn't think of that.
It just popped in my head. I said, no shit, we have a subscription service.
Wow.
It's a monthly subscription to our podcast.
Hey, we do. Wow.
So, anyway. It made you like...
That just blew my mind a little bit. Full circle.
Fucking wild.
Love it. Well, so yeah, it turned out we started out with had an idea for a cigar subscription company. We did all the data. We wrote all these Excel spreadsheets. We did all kinds of numbers. This tier. What cigars are going here? How much is this? And after about a month or so, we're like, man, this isn't what we're doing.
Yeah.
Then we said, you know what? We take all these pictures. We write all stuff about cigars. Let's make a magazine. Let's compete with a cigar aficionado and not include any ads. Well, that went out the window real quick because it's the damn 21st century.
Yeah, who's reading magazines?
If you don't have a magazine already established, you're probably not going to have a magazine.
That's a good way to put it. Already established.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Cigar Aficionado, they have like 2 million subscribers. They're already, so they're.
And I don't want to say it's completely out of.
It's a lot harder.
It's not completely out of the question, but we kind of took a step back. We looked at what the future holds for cigars and for just technology in general, or for just what sort of. What's the word I'm looking for? Like how media is going to be moving, how people get their information. And let's be honest, people get their information nowadays through the internet, not through newspapers and magazines anymore. So that's kind of how we branched off into saying, all right, well, how else can we do this? And that's when Eric said, oh, I listen to podcasts. Why don't we start a podcast? And I said, I'm good with YouTube. I used to do a YouTube in the past. So
did you listen to podcasts before?
Here and there, not like really into it.
Okay.
But I did watch a lot of YouTube stuff. I loved YouTube. I was all over YouTube. So we both he had the podcast idea and I had the YouTube, and we just came together, and that's how Burn Down Podcast was born. But now let's talk about how the cigar was, because we had never, I wouldn't say we never thought about cigars, but not this soon.
It's so hard, like, not to like give away all the details. It's like we're not trying to be secretive, but it's like you just want to blurt all that information. You just want to be like, hey, this is what we're doing. But
yeah, but we have to be selective. Okay,
we got to be.
There's contracts and stuff, and it's not that we can't say it. We like keeping you guys on edge. Once it's released, then people be like, holy shit, that's who they're making it with. Blah, blah, blah,
Just know we're getting our own cigar with someone that we know. But yeah, it came to fruition. What did I say when I posted? Fruition?
Fruition? Sounds like somebody's name.
Didn't I say that once though? I didn't say fruition. I said I thought I said fruition wrong, maybe. Out of many words,
Doesn't matter.
Many words I messed up. But yeah, I mean, we're getting our own cigar about 2 years. I mean, I guess back then when we first got approached was because we got approached. We didn't even come to anyone for an idea.
We wanted a cigar, but we didn't think it was going to be this soon.
Yeah, I mean, we had other ideas. Like we thought about working with some other like cigar companies, maybe having like an exclusive cigar or
an exclusive product of whatever the company was that we were working with.
Yeah, like if it was a cigar subscription service, do like a box with them or something like that. They're just some of the things that we were thinking about. And then when we actually got approached to have our own cigar, we just scrapped everything else that we thought about and said, yep, this is the way we want to go, getting our own damn cigar.
And at first it was kind of, I don't want to say we were taken back, but we were surprised at first. It
was about a year and a half.
Yeah, and we're kind of sitting there, is this
real?
Is this real? Is this going to happen? At first, we were treading lightly at first, if that's the way to put it. And then all of a sudden, the more we were stepping out into the water, I said, oh, shit, this is going to happen. This is really going to happen. And so they came to us, and we kind of bounced ideas off. We came out a bunch of flavors that we wanted, right? Eric and I put our heads together. What do we want? And
I mean, some of the driving factors of why they came to us is obviously the podcast, but they familiarize themselves very much to the way we dress, the way we speak, how our podcast is and where it's going. And, we thought we could be advantageously beneficial to each other. And we know this person has made great cigars. We smoked plenty of their cigars and met him a few times. So it wasn't like it was some random Joe Schmo out of
we had clicked right off the get-go with this particular person. I feel cryptic saying
it's funny. Right? It's fun.
But we've connected with this person.
It drives anticipation.
It does. Just hit it off. Great human being. Love everything about this person and this company, what they entail. So we decided to partner with them. And it started off where we had a couple ideas of different flavors, different sizes, the profile, the strength. We had bounced off, all right, what do we like? Why do we like? First we said, what cigars do we currently like? What cigars do we enjoy the most and are always recommending? And then we said, okay, why do we enjoy those cigars? And we kind of, we like these flavors, we like this wrapper, we like this shape, we like this. We just started bouncing off ideas, and we came up with a set of what size, what strength, and a couple of flavors that we were looking for. and then they'd come back with 5 samples to start. 5 blends.
Which was around like February, March-ish.
Yes, and they had 5 cigars each of 5 different blends. So they sent us 25 cigars. 5 different blends, 5 of each. So
I still got some.
Yeah.
Huh? I still got some.
I still have some too. I don't remember. I think I took them all out of cellophane, so I don't remember which one's which. But
Yeah, I still have them in the cellophane. I give them to some of my friends. I'd be like, hey, this is one of the sample cigars that, and they're like, oh, this is good. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we started out with five different blends. Justin really engineered like a rating system that he uses on his personal time, and then we kind of transferred over to our own cigar. So
yeah, should we tell them a little bit about that?
yeah, come on, let's go.
So the rating system, because we take this very seriously and we do everything very seriously. Like, this is a business to us. This is hopefully going to be our full-time business one day. So we take this shit very seriously. And with the cigars, if we're gonna put our names on the cigars, we want to make sure that it's top notch. Like, we're not gonna give
legit.
a cigar and say, hey, we think this is like an 85. We think it's a B+. No. We want something that we personally think is A+ top notch. So we had this rating system where it's 10 categories, and each category is 10 points. And it starts from the look, the feel, the smell, the cold draw, the first third, the second third, the third third, the finish, the burn, and the smoke output.
Yep.
Right? So it's 10 categories. And we started off. What happened?
Shit's way too acidic. I put way too much
Oh,
lemon
you
in.
did? You want some more? Want some more ice to water it out?
Yeah, let's water that bitch out.
All right, here.
Bro, I'm fucking dying over here.
So we had these 10 categories, and they were 10 points each. So you add them all up, it's out of 100. And then we took a step back and said, well, certain categories probably have more weight than other categories. Like, for instance, the flavors have more weight than, let's say, the feel, or the in our case, the burn, the smoke output, or the draw was one of them, I think, as well. I think the draw and the burn were like in the same category, and maybe it was draw and the cold draw were kind of, I forgot how we labeled it, but the draw in our case should be weighted more than, let's say, the finish, or weighted more than the look, however it was. So we started changing them. Some categories were out of 10, some were out of 7, some were out of 12. But we had these 10 categories, rated it as we smoked it, and we added it up, and that's what we got a score of 100.
It worked out great. We did it. We used that system 3 times. So the first round we had 5 cigars. We picked the one that we liked the most, and then the second round,
what was our rating? I think it was
89.
89.
So it
wasn't quite there yet.
Yeah, so we picked the one that we thought was the best, which was this 89 rated cigar. Then we went back to the cigar maker and said, hey, we liked what was in this cigar, but we want to try it with this and this. Then he came back and said, I don't know if that's going to work great together. Try doing this first, right?
Yeah, which we totally respect because, we don't roll cigars,
Yeah.
so they're the professionals.
So we said, hey, all right, well, you're the cigar guy, you're the cigar maker, you know best. So we listened to his advice, and we didn't really particularly like it too much. It didn't
go up or down.
Yeah,
I think it was about the same, right?
It kind of stayed the same, and they said, hey, we tried it. Didn't really make too much of an impact for this batch now. Hopefully the last batch, let's try and do it, the way that we wanted it. Yeah. And then ended up ultimately being the cigar that we
what do we rate that? 96, I think, or 97?
Yeah. We were like, I remember first lighting it up and just like, I was like,
yeah.
This the shit right here,
cuz. Yeah, this is the. I remember it too. We both lit. I said, and the ash was holding well. And I said, this is the cigar right here. And it was funny because we first lit it up. We both looked at each other and said, this could be.
Oh, you know what we did too? We also had the aroma kit.
Oh, that's right. To shout out to Know Your Nose. I think it's Know Your Nose.
Know Your Nose. So we had what it was like this little aroma kit, and had little canisters of coffee, chocolate. Wood, cinnamon. Yeah. And what we would do is we'd smoke the cigar, and then we would take the aroma kit, whatever it was. If it was chocolate, we would snip the chocolate, smoke the cigar, clean your nose, take the coffee, sniff the coffee, smoke the cigar, or vice versa. And
to see if we could pick up different notes.
Yeah. And it kind of enhanced the flavors, which was actually pretty bizarre. But
And at first, I remember you were like, "Man, we have to do that."
yeah,
And I was like, "Let's just try it." And then you did. You're like, "Oh shit, no, this is like working. This is really working." It's so
it worked.
wild.
It worked for
Because
sure.
you don't really think about it. I said, well, let's. And so shout out to I think the company's called Know Your Nose, but they make a whiskey aroma kit, and it's just all these little samples, like Eric said, of different aromas that you would pick up in whiskey, and a couple of the ones like corn and it was corn,
Pine wood.
No, there's a few that I took away, like
you took away.
corn, apricot.
Yeah.
I almost just said porn.
Porn.
You said pine, and I was thinking corn. I put porn. Like apricot and
maple.
Shit, I just had it. Corn, apricot, and there's like one other one I can't remember what it was, but we replaced those with chocolate. Replaced it with, I think
Coffee. I think you put coffee
coffee, and one other one we replaced it with cedar.
Yeah. Anyways, it worked out.
So, and that was the third. So we had 3 different iterations of our cigar. The first one had 5 different blends. The second iteration had 2 different blends, and the third iteration had 3 different blends. And then we wound up taking the third iteration. We wound up taking the original blend that we rated an 89, and we said, hey, we want to take that blend. We want to put this leaf for the binder and this leaf for the wrapper. 2 specific leaves of cigars that we really enjoy. So we said, hey, we really like that cigar and it's got that leaf, and we really like that cigar and it's got that leaf. Why don't we take both leaves and put them on our cigar? And
dude, it's just
fucking star was born.
It was just amazing to me. Like, we would be in here, but like we wouldn't even be shooting. We would I would come over and we would just smoke the cigar and just do like our own tasting. And it was like, dude, who else right now is trying out their own cigar?
It was wild because I remember taking a step back, saying, man, we're not even 2 years into it. Because at the time, we weren't 2 years in yet. We're still not 2 years in yet.
Yeah.
I said, man, we're not even 2 years in, and look where we're tasting our own cigar. So we're not even 2 years in yet. We're sitting here with our own cigar. We have all this whole kit out and everything. We're rating it. It was wild.
And I was just taking in every basking, glorious moment because it's
fantastic.
Like we're sitting in here, we're like having a good time, and I'm like, shit, we smoking our own cigar. We're trying our own cigar. It's wild, and just to think,
I just can't wait when it's like.
I just can't wait to be at a party or on a beach or someone,
That's what I'm saying,
or some cigar guy comes up, hey man, what are you smoking? I'm like, hey, I'm smoking the blah blah blah, my own cigar. Oh shit,
that's gonna be wild. I cannot wait until we get the first box and we can just open up the box, and it's just. I cannot wait because we're designing everything. We have the cigar pick now. Now we're working with a company to design the label. We have the name. We have the idea. So now we're working because we're not graphic artists. So we've worked with a company, and we're going to hire this company out to help us design the label, and then probably the same thing with the box. Help design the box, and then have it start producing. And if everything goes well, probably by August.
Yeah. So they told us. Should we tell them the amount of cigars that we're going to be making?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Right. So, first round, we're getting 5,500 cigars made.
Yes.
5,500.
Yeah, so
cigars.
it's going to be 5,000 cigars for the production run, and then 500 for samples for us.
Yeah, so we'll give away, to friends, family, events, promotions, stuff like that. But
yeah, also use it to give away to, because obviously, people that don't know, we don't have it. We don't have a tobacco license, right? Too. So we cannot sell cigars directly to you guys. Unfortunately, maybe in the future we can, but right now we can't.
Definitely down the line.
So our cigars will be, you'll be able to find them in stores, in select stores, whichever we partner with, and or whatever stores would like to have them. So if you're listening or if you're watching and you happen to own a brick and mortar or an online retailer, or somebody that owns brick and mortar or online retailer, reach out to us because we have our cigar coming and we would love to get them in your business. So because we don't have the tobacco license, we have to do that kind of third party ish. So we'll have plenty of people that you can buy them from, and if you're asking us to, we'll have links that from our website possibly to link to someplace else. I'm not sure if we can do that. It might go against some guidelines with Wix, but however it is, we'll find a way and recommend a spot for you guys to buy it.
Dude, it's just great to think about all the little things that we've done over the course of 2 years almost to get us our own cigar. Because I mean, if we never made a podcast, we would have no cigar. If we didn't, potentially have a YouTube channel, if we just did audio, I don't think it would have the same effect. I don't think the podcast would have the same effect if we just had audio.
No, because I do know a lot of guys. I mean, people listen to it. Obviously, we have 20,000.
We have a lot of listeners. We have about 1,500 listeners a month.
Yeah, which is 4 episodes. So that's 400 listens an episode, which is great, wild. Like you said, we're approaching 20,000.
We're at 19,000 today.
Yeah, which you figure in 2 years, it's 10,000 a year. It's like you said, 1,500. It's a lot. So, but we're a lot of the YouTube stuff. A lot of people that like to smoke cigars and they like to sit and watch us, and they can smoke a cigar with us and chill with us, which is kind of the whole vibe. But it's just it's wild how everything kind of just falls into place. Like take a step even further back. If I didn't stay an extra semester at college, I go way back.
Damn, my man's going deep.
I go way back. If I didn't stay an extra semester at college, or if I didn't even go to RIT,
even going further back,
right? If I didn't even go to RIT, I never would have found your father who went to RIT, and if I didn't stay an extra semester, I wouldn't have graduated when I did, and then I wouldn't have got the job with your dad when I did, and then I would never have met you when I did. Like, it's crazy how everything kind of falls into place. If they never opened up Matadors across the street, maybe I would have never gotten as into cigars as I gotten into, because I can go there after. Like, there's so many things that fall into place, right? That just for you and I to meet, and then now we're business partners. We have a freaking podcast,
and almost our own cigar.
You know what I'm saying? It's wild. There's a lot of things that had to have fallen into place, but it's great. We're making it happen.
Make it happen.
We're making it happen. Got our own cigar. I hope you guys. We hope you guys love it, because it's. I mean, it is solid as can be.
Yo, it's gonna be great.
It's a killer. It's gonna be killer
great.
smoke.
It's gonna be so awesome, and I mean, eventually we'd like to have a few of them, our own blends. Like a medium and a full and a mild.
And I think one of the goals, I'll just put it out there right now.
Put it out into fruition.
I think a goal would be to get on the top 25 list of Cigar Aficionado.
Why not?
I mean, I don't know how they do a lot. I don't know how that goes into play there, but that could definitely be a goal. Or a goal could be to get into 50 stores or something. I don't know what, but we gotta sit down and come up with goals.
Once we have the cigars actually physically in front of us, then I think the goals will come into. We'll be like, hey, we can do this. We can do this. That would be fun.
I can't believe it's just we're gonna have our own. I can't wait when that box shows up. I'm gonna be ecstatic.
I might shed a tear.
And the first box, we have to sign it and put it up on the wall here.
We're gonna put it up.
Or put it like here. Right, like the first box of it. We're gonna sign it, date it, and put it up on the wall.
Eventually, I think we should replace all these boxes with our own boxes.
Well, Charles, let's talk about that. So this is the first cigar that we're making.
Yeah.
But we do have plans to make other cigars. We do have plans to make at least 2 more after this.
Actually, not to interrupt you, we didn't even talk about our friend, our associate, our business partner, our guy who wants us to fly us down to tobacco country.
Yes.
Show us the factory that he has. Show us all the other things that I think he bought a restaurant recently with a cigar lounge in it. Wants to show us that. Wants to do a podcast with us in his cigar factory. I mean,
so yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool too.
Something else too, but I don't want to say because it might give away.
Yeah, the restaurant might have given a big hint too, but
nah.
Although I don't know, probably because that's probably not all over. Probably not public, but
yeah.
No, you're right. There's a lot of other things, so we're gonna be making some big moves, and we'll be filming everything. We might do a vlog series.
Oh boy.
That might be coming on YouTube. We haven't even talked about that, but now that I think of it, that could be an option where if we do any events or we go anywhere, we just kind of do vlogs. Vlog series episode 1, vlog series episode 2, and it'll just be kind of us and it won't even be that edited. As we put a lot of clips in,
raw
but
video.
It might just be raw video clips going.
Just
through.
cut up. Maybe just cut up.
So that might be an option, but we are planning on making at least 2 more cigars. So you'll have a bunch of boxes up here. So the idea was we'll come out with this cigar, and then the next cigar will kind of be, I don't want to say a step down, but a step down, right? If you think about this,
milder.
This is the price for this cigar. We'll kind of go one step down. It'll be a little bit milder, a little bit less, a little bit cheaper in price, and then the next cigar after that will be the next step up, right? Kind of like a personal higher end, right? So that would kind of be 3, and then we'll see if we go more from there. But that's kind of the gist of it.
We're getting our own cigar, son.
It's very cool. I don't want to say weird, but it's just it's humbling to kind of talk by this.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be a good episode just to talk about it, get it all out there, get all our feelings and emotions out there, and just saying motherfucker,
motherfucker,
shout out to Uncle Dennis, motherfucker, son. We're getting it. We're getting our own
blood, blood, blood,
son. But
how's that stogie, man?
It's going good.
Yeah, so I've had to. It's kind of
canoeing over there.
A little fun, but it's still. See, I'm gonna touch on this. I'm okay if it canoes, as long as it's continuing to burn, right? Like if it's a little uneven, I'm okay with that. If it's still drawing well and I still got a good smoke out of it, it's no big deal. But
I'm okay with that.
It's when it starts kind of not burning well, and it's canoeing. Like,
you hate it when you have the cigar and it's burning on top, and then the cigar is like out to here unburned, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
We should do a video on that, how to fix an uneven burn.
Oh, we have to have a cigar that does an uneven burn.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a how-to. We have a whole list of how-tos that we have not gotten to yet. And if you guys have any questions on how to do this or how to do that with cigars, please drop a comment below or send us a DM. Or reach out or just contact us on the contact form at www.burndown.podcast.com.
You got a contact form and a donation form.
And yeah, if you're advertising too. Anybody wants to advertise, if you got a business, we love to support small businesses. That's what we're all about. You got to support the dreams and the visions of all small businesses out there that people are just trying to make their dreams reality. We'd love to support those. So if you have a business like that and you'd like to advertise on our podcast, you can contact us. Just go to www.burndownpodcast.com, go to the contact form, and in the little subject, just write advertisement. And then write your message, who you are, what you'd like to do, and then we'll reach out to you. So that's another little plug. But anyway, it's burning good. I'm feeling good.
So let's end on the high note then.
Just fucking end it.
We're getting our own cigar, ladies and gentlemen. Keep on the lookout. It's coming. We're going to keep talking about it until it's actually here, and then we're going to talk about it even more when it is here. So keep a lookout. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys will support us. We're looking forward to it. Thank you guys.
So if you like this episode, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell to be notified for every single time we drop new videos. Please check us out on Instagram. I'm the Dapper Cigar. That's Brother Cigar. Together we're the Burndown Podcast. Head over to the website, www.burndownpodcast.com. Sign up to become a member. You have exclusive discounts to partnering stores, and you get entered into a monthly giveaway.
And if you really like these podcasts, drop a comment, shoot us a message on some other episode ideas that you want us to see us talk about, and we'll see what we can do. God bless. Cheers. Let's get it going.
Salud.